Hi, welcome back to Threads of Time, my little place on the internet where I talk about all my crafty endeavours. What episode number is this? I cannot remember. Let's have a look. 15? Wow. I could be better though. So anyway, let's get started with my finished objects. So there's a little noodle. The test knit I was knitting for Jack's Knits is done. It's a Simply bralette. It's also been released. I'll put a picture of me in it. I haven't quite finished it. It's like 99% done. I did one in a 4-ply and mohair held together like her original, and I just have to sew the straps down. Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit about it. That needs to be fixed. The yarn I used is a superwash merino in a DK weight. It did stretch a little bit, but I managed to shrink it back down in the dryer. There pretty much wasn't any new techniques for me to learn. I'd never done the way she gets you to do the straps on the back, and I don't really like it. It's probably because it was the first time I've done it. But yeah, I found it really difficult, and this one, I think because of the superwash yarn, it's come undone, so I'll have to fix that. But yeah, I like it. I've worn it a couple of times. I think it will be more useful for me in winter, but yeah. I mean, I liked it enough to try another one. This one, I think the fit wise, it's a little bit shorter. Yeah, I think coming from a vintage knitwear perspective, I mean, in the pattern it said this will be knit on a tight gauge, but I don't think 6 stitches per inch is a tight gauge. I think that's standard DK weight gauge. Yeah, I think she used 3mm, but I had to go up a fair few, which is unusual for me. And I definitely noticed that the gauge was different between each one. Like, I did this one in 3mm, I think, which is what was called for, and I just got gauge. I might be like half a stitch off. And then with the mohair and fingering weight, I had to go up a few sizes. But yeah, I really like this fabric. I did actually swatch in a 2.75 to see if I could get any vintage gauge, and this is with Isaga yarn, sock yarn, and Le Bouche Bouche mohair, I believe, from memory. Where did it go? It's somewhere. Oh, here. I'm pretty sure it's Le Bouche Bouche. This is in the rose beige colour. But yeah, so on 2.75 I got 7 stitches per inch with just the sock yarn, typical for me, and held with the mohair, I think I'm getting 6 stitches per inch, maybe almost 7. I haven't blocked it yet, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I am still looking for either a yarn blend that has mohair in it that will get a 7 or 8 stitch, because that's what's called for a lot of vintage patterns that use an Angora yarn. So yeah, again, I like the combination of this like creamy white and the rose beige. It gives kind of like a soft pink halo. Yeah, that's those two. The other finished object I have is the 1953 Coronation Summer Knit. Okay, here it is. I'll put a picture of me in it again. What can I say about this one? Well, I like it and I don't like it. So things I don't like is that you sew down the inner button placket, and I think it's very visible and it's kind of pointless because the buttons are pointless, you know? I don't like how the arm is flaring out when I wear it, and I picked up exactly the right amount of stitches. I was very careful about that. It could be that this yarn is a very stretchy yarn. It's from Bendigo Woolen Mills. It was a limited yarn, so I can't get it again. I didn't like doing this like fake I-cord, so you pick up stitches and then you knit stockinette and you let it roll and then you sew it down. And I didn't mind that, that was fine. I don't like picking up stitches, but you do what you gotta do. Apart from that, the fit's really good. I knit the 36-inch size. I think I'm a little bit between sizes, but then it also really depends on the yarn, I've found. If the yarn is like a superwash or a stretchy ply, like this one, I think it's usually safer to go down a size. But if it's like a non-superwash, more rustic yarn, then it's better to go up a size because the fabric itself has less stretch. But it could be different for other people. Yeah, I think I really like the neckline. Like, I like a V-neck, so I think I probably could hack this pattern to be a V-neck without buttons, just not do the button placket. But yeah, that's that one. I don't know what I'll wear it with. I don't have a lot of separates, surprisingly, so I think I will be making some jeans, buying some jeans, getting some more casual clothes in my wardrobe this summertime. But yeah, that's that. I actually, even though the yarn is really stretchy, I like the feel of it. It's very smooth. But yeah, I like the stripes. It was a hand-dyed yarn I had in my stash from many eons ago. So that's that one. The other project I've been working on, I guess we'll move on to whips. I have been trying to not cast on anything and just get the lingering whips done. So the cardigan I've been knitting for many months. I did one sleeve, so I have one more sleeve left. I'm pretty much at the start of the lace. I really struggled with this lace because as you're decreasing, you're obviously decreasing the amount of lace, and so you have to change the start point of lace, and I really struggled with that because it's not charted, and I have a lot of difficulties visualizing it. So yeah, that's that. This is Tandy yarn in Lime Water, which is kind of a bluey grey, I guess you could say. It's not quite white. You can see I've got a beige wall and a white couch. It's not quite white, so I'll be extremely happy when I finish this one. I've already sewn up the majority of the body. It's over there. So I will just have to sew up the sleeves and then put the buttons on, and I'll be done. Yes, that's that one. And then the other project that I've been working on, just because sometimes I always drop stitches off this one, is because my partner is not careful. When I leave my knitting on the couch and he wants it moved, he just throws it off. Well, I'm sure he tries to be careful, but yeah. There's drop stitches once again. I have to pick them up later. So this is my dress that I'm knitting. I think I might actually end up changing the top for my plans for it. I mean, it's just stockinette now for many inches, so when I'm not feeling up to doing the lace chart, I just knit on this. It's not a very portable knit because it's on a cone, and I really need to get more of this. This is I forget what it's called, but it's just a thread of like sparkle, but it's in black. It's very, very subtle. You only really see the sparkle in the sun. And this is Bendigo Woolen Mills. So 3-ply classic. I think I might actually end up, because I use this cone to knit a skirt, I think I might recycle that skirt into this project, just because I'm not really wearing it. So that's that. And yeah, that's all I have on the needles at the moment. I mean, I think I have some extremely long languishing sock whips that are deep in the knitting stash, so definitely not going to be picking them up anytime soon. But yeah, I guess if you don't care about acquisitions, this is your time to go. Hopefully in the next one, if you're leaving now, I'll have some new cast-ons. So, I did get some yarn from the Wool Warehouse sale. Unfortunately, they sent it in 2 parcels and one of them got lost. So, but yeah, I got some drops Lima. They did refund me. It's all been sorted out because it's been 6 weeks. But yeah, I got some drops Lima in, it's like ice blue. It's colour 8112. I got some floor in just black. And then I got this Kid Silk in jeans blue, I think it is, light jeans blue. I don't really, actually looks okay. I need to swatch these together to see if they can be used. My plan is to knit my partner's mother a jumper, so hopefully she likes these colours. I did buy 2 other colours, a pink and the jeans blue, because I wanted her to pick what colour that she liked best, but it got lost in the mail and I can't order more because it's sold out. So she'll just have to have light blue. And I do have another light blue mohair that might work better. So we'll see what it swatches up like. I'm either going to knit her one of the petite knit pullovers, or I sent her a zip cardigan. I wonder what it's called. Let's see. Favorites. It's just called Zip Up Cardigan, and it's by Cookie the Knitter. Let's see if I can find a good picture of it there. Oh, try and add a photo too, because this is not going to really do anything. But yeah, it's just a basic kind of like full zip. And she wears a lot of like sports zip jackets, so I thought that might be good. But I don't know if she'll like it in this light blue colour, so I'll have to make sure. This might actually make a nice kind of like depth, but like just a little bit like this. This is a very cool blue. This is not as cool. I don't know, but we'll see. And I also got, because I had pink Lima, I got this pink pearl colour. So I'm thinking I'm just going to hold this with a white, similar to what I did with the Simply Black bralette, and have kind of like a pink white halo, but that's that. But yeah, that's pretty much all for knitting. I did get some more vintage patterns. I got this one. This one has a very, I like the V-neck on this one. So I might knit that, but without the colour work, I'm not sure. I did put a post on my Instagram with some of my twin proofread knitting books, because they were an Australian knitting mill. They're also Sunglo. So in the 40s they were Sunglo, and then in some time in the late 40s, early 50s, they changed their name to Twin Proofread. And I don't know why. The earliest ones I found, these have ads in them for 1952 and 1953, and I think the latest Sunglo is definitely late 40s, early 50s. So yeah, got those, and that's really about it. I think this one's gonna be a short one. Yeah, hopefully I have this done by next episode, and then I have something new on. I think I'm probably going to cast on one of the, what is it, camisole number 5, or the through loops camisole. I forget the exact name of that one. I have some white yarn that I could use. I have some rust coloured, some light blue coloured, so I need to get swatching on that. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry it's so short, but I haven't been knitting much. I've been completely sucked into Elden Ring, which is a computer game, if you're into computer games. And yeah, I haven't been knitting too much, so hopefully the next one I have a little bit more to show you. And thanks for watching. Bye.